Large and in charge. Freezing my butt off. It's real cold out here. It's not so cold today, actually. Pennsylvania can be brutally cold this time of year, but this evening today would be a good evening to go Christmas shopping. Back in the day, today would have been a good evening to go up to the Galleria and look at the sights and sounds. Maybe go downtown, check out all the lights and stuff, but you know, things have a way of getting ruined around here. Okay, so hey, everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. I am at the West Hills Regional Police Commission meeting. Yay, always a good time. Always more fun than a barrel full of monkeys or a sty full of pigs. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't know. We'll see what the comments may bring tonight. So yeah, here comes Matt McVicker from Southmont. So if I have any say in reorganization, he has my vote to stay on. So how you doing, Matt?
Hey, good, buddy. Hi. How are you, man?
I'm good. So
for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm hoping for reorganization. You get chosen too. I hope so. I mean, because honest to God, I mean, you for what it's worth, the commission goes, okay, you sit there, you listen to what I have to say, and I think you'd probably be willing to, with some of the older faces out here, be willing to maybe instill some changes. Thanks, Matt. Yep, I'll be in a minute. Thanks, buddy. Yep. So he's a good egg. I like him. He's a good man. I got no complaints with him so far. He's willing to talk to me. He's willing to listen to me. And that's good. So we're going to go in. Always a good time. Turn the mic around. December meetings, I try to be pleasant if I can. Not be my normal abrasive self. We'll see how that works out tonight. Hi, BJ. How are you?
I'm all right.
You ready for Santa Claus to stop by your house?
For the most part.
You kids?
I do have 2 kids.
There you go. I didn't know that. Are they? So are they old enough to cause trouble yet, or?
Well, 18 and 13.
Then yes.
That's old enough.
I will refrain from
The one's
commenting.
not my problem, though.
What's that?
Technically, the one's not my problem. She's 18.
You just said, well, she. Well, actually, BJ. Okay, you know, I mean, especially when you say she, you know, I mean. That now could become potentially even more of a problem, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just kidding. That's good.
No, they're good kids.
That's good. I have a really sick dog. My Chester, I think, is not. I don't think he's not doing so good. I got an appointment for him for the vet tomorrow, but
How old is it?
I've had him for 11 years, and
Kind of dog?
Beagle. I'm a Beagles, so, you know, I've had Mabel since she's a puppy. I've had her for 14. She's 14. Yeah, it's
Well, even then, 14, that's good for a dog. Isn't it?
it's a matter of time. Neighbor lady, we just went last week. Her little Lucy, 18, 19 years old, little chihuahua, you know, little Mexican dog. But yeah, that's so hard. You know, I mean, they love you no matter what. You know, they never, ever. You know,
You're all they know.
Yeah. Yep. So that's sometimes a little bit. It weighs on me, you know. I try to figure what's the best thing to do, but I don't really know, you know.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It is very tough.
I don't like having that, whatever you want to call it, responsibility. You know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you think about it too, this way too, you know, us humans, we don't have the luxury of being, you know, of that. You know, we don't. Oh well, that's what therapy's for. You know?
I mean, that's the cheapest. If we really done anything with them. I got you a new snow blower. I'm sure he did.
You did use your new snow blower.
Did we do any work with NDX?
We have done work with them.
My brother used to do it.
They did it on their own though, like
What
a,
kind do you have? That's what I'm saying.
like a charity type of thing.
It works, but it's not.
But
so-
personally, we haven't. Like,
I
the
meant-
department hasn't?
Yeah,
They ceramic coated the cruisers.
Oh.
On their own.
Yeah.
Like a donation type of thing.
Who did that?
That MDX.
Did they really? Oh, you're pretty good.
No, just, I think, they just two of them, I believe. That was a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. Makes a difference.
Yeah, it helps protect the paint a little bit.
Well, not here yet.
We have a couple minutes. Is Chris, do you know anything about Chris? Kelsey North?
Another bit.
Rich is not here, but he told me you were coming, so
That was a nice,
Good, thanks.
that was a nice article.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I laminated it and gave it to him.
Oh, good. You have a laminator. Vicky Muno. Vicky Muno's a laminator.
Well, then I don't-
You don't know Vicky Muno?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Who doesn't know Vicky Muno?
Well, I mean, I didn't know. And you know where else I'll go? The first time I bang, all-wheel drive.
They'll do it for you.
Because I bought this snow, I didn't know. I don't know what to snow.
No, it goes right there.
I know what I was right there. I was like, ski patrol membership card. I downloaded it. And the lady said, you want to laminate it? I got it.
Well, how big is your sheet?
Yes. I can remember. It does look like the steering wheel. I know. The school has one. Somebody says, I got it. There's always a remote touch. Like, keep it one way. I don't know how much will be able to look at it. Well, the red one, I got rid of it. We put it on the wall and the kids went out for Christmas. Yeah. That was nice. It was nice of them. Mine, if, there's a trick to it, I know, if you have something bigger, if you get bigger sheets or 2 or more sheets, you can put it on an ironing board and put a couple of like towels and you can go with iron.
I've heard that, but it doesn't work like that, like a laminating machine.
It's not as good as a machine, but it'll work.
Yeah.
I guess Christmas.
You don't hear about Chris, do you, Matt? I didn't hear.
No problem. That's all right. He's the technician. Huh? He lived over by you somewhere, didn't
He did, he lived right across the street. I taught his mom in school.
he? Okay. We're old.
I'm very old. It was my first year teaching.
The younger part.
Someone ordering something at the scene, the deceased person.
Couple of wrecks on Beach Street the other night. Couple more accidents on Beach Street.
Down to the bottom.
Between Esterville Road and that loop.
Really?
Well, look at the
The Western guy.
Kid, what's the name from?
I heard that.
Oh, he's skiing? Yeah, this is skiing.
That's what I was. You didn't get it either.
On this one, or
They order.
No, on this.
oh,
Yes. You don't even know it's coming, and then somebody takes.
They're
it out
looking
to
for
the
it.
restaurant.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, as soon as I saw it. I knew
the last page?
Yeah, for that then.
It's a separate sheet.
Yeah, he didn't have it either. That one.
This one?
Yeah, there you go.
This one, here.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. I don't know what I was saying.
Do you need?
Sorry, Judy. Ah. I'd like to call the meeting to order for December 16th, 2025. Please stand for the pledge of flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome commissioners and guests as well. I believe we'll start with the approval of the meeting minutes dated 11/18/2025. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We come to the public participation. Remind you again, it's a 5-minute time limit per person. Anybody that here would like to speak?
Guess it's probably just me. Hi.
Okay, John.
How you doing, Mr. Graninetti?
I'm fine, Mr.
Good.
Klanch. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had their fill of turkey and all that fun stuff. You know, I'm not actually gonna do what I usually do, which is kind of make everybody's skin crawl. I want to discuss moving forward. I really hope that in the new year, when you guys adopt, when Upper Yoder comes on full time, and you guys reorganize, and you guys would have, I would imagine it will be 2 more commissioners from West Hills, or I'm sorry, from Upper Yoder. Okay.
Correct.
And then I still keep begging and asking, you know, to appoint a resident member if you could from, you know, I would say from every municipality if you could do that. I realize it would make a big table, but you're gonna need a bigger table anyway. So, you know, that's just my suggestion, or something where you can, you know, and if you guys can't do that, have some kind of, you know, somebody that's appointed, you know, some sort of actual internal affairs and some kind of better complaint process, you know, and a lot more transparency, you know. I mean, it took me, you know what it took me to get this, okay? This is one police report, one incident report, okay? That was pretty darn telling, okay? That's got to change. You know, you guys should lean towards giving the information rather than hiding the information. Honestly, you know, it's not fair to a citizen. I'm gonna continue to bring up Officer Osowski as long as he is on the payroll. There's going to be ongoing litigation with him. There's still not with me. Okay, I'm not discussing when I'm myself. Okay, we're about right there. Okay, and believe it or not, the hang up with everything is me this time. We're just finalizing. We're just getting the finalities of a release, and we should be good to go here for a little while. You guys will have a few months of relief, but you know, I mean, I still, you know, if an officer does somebody wrong, I would suggest maybe, you know, retraining them or something, or at least taking them off the beat, you know. And I've said again, these SWAT cops or these guys that are, you know, all gung-ho and all jacked up on steroids and ready to beat somebody's door down. It's an aging community, you know. I don't think any of you guys or any of your neighbors or anybody your age or your peers, if they got in a squabble with their neighbors, you know, that they get the charges are filed, and that's a real deficiency in your department, you know. And I really hope that it is addressed in the new year, and I hope that it is not needed to be addressed in court, you know. Which, I mean, I understand the process, but I hopefully maybe a letter, and we can have discussions about what's going to move forward with him. And I'll say this, you know, in good faith, I will say this: if he's removed from the payroll, you know, and I hear, you know, then I might be willing to reconsider my whole thought process moving forward, because I'm tired of living in fear of certain officers. I shouldn't have to. I should not have to live in fear of certain officers, and then the response of the department, and then the county and the magistrate. I shouldn't have to, you know. And it shouldn't be the way that it is. And I hope in the new year that everything gets, you know, you guys hear what I'm saying and what I've been saying for the past however long I've been saying it. So, hey guys, that's all I had to say. You know, I didn't, I wanted to give you guys a little Christmas gift of not using my normal kind of assertive vocabulary. So Merry Christmas to everybody, and how's it going? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. But I'm going to stick around for the rest of the meeting.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Yep.
And John, I have to say that I heard your issues, and and the other things, I've told you this before, they get in the way of hearing your issue. One of the goals that we have discussed is how do we get community involved? You know, I'm not going to say on the commission, but some type of community involvement where we have a narrative between the community and us.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah. Your second point, of course, that's a personnel issue, and you understand that.
I understand that completely.
But
Yes.
yes, I wanted to compliment you, not patronize you on that smooth transition to the new you.
I wouldn't say new me. I just wanted to, you know, thank you for at least listening to me. You know what I mean? I just wanted to really get my point across tonight, and however that takes, you know what I mean? Hey, life's for learning, and I'm just trying to, you know, be as effective as I can, and, you know, so thanks. Appreciate everybody. Thanks again. Merry Christmas
Okay,
again.
appreciate you.
Thanks.
Chief's monthly report.
For the month of November, the department had 378 reports of service. Total for the year so far is 3,985. There was 26 traffic citations issued, yearly total of 387. 41 traffic warnings, total of 446. Nothing else really. Assist of other agencies, which is either calls we assisted other departments or maybe assisted them for something that was inside our jurisdiction. And then attached to your packet a blotter of breakdown of the calls we had for the month.
Chief, I have to ask, just for the record, those little stars that I see
Yes.
under criminal offenses, do you just want
Yes,
to
that-
verbalize?
Like, prime example, the first one says harassment ×2. That means we had 2 reported harassment cases in Westmont, and the star means that means there was either arrest made or the case was closed. The case was closed could mean maybe the victim didn't want to prosecute, or there was an arrest made. It just means it's closed. That means, so if you had, that one says ×2, there's 2 stars, that case is over and done. And that goes through everything
Yeah.
you
And
see in
I
the
direct the-
reportable crimes.
Yeah, and I direct the commission to see those because they're numerous on here, and that's definitely good to see. That's a real positive sometimes that we overlook on that point. Anything else? Any comments on Chief's report?
Lots of stores.
Lots of stars is right. As I'm watching the news this weekend, I see, you know, shootings in Australia and shootings in Providence, Rhode Island at Brown University, and there's just so much bad news, not only in this country but in the world, and it's pretty disappointing. Well, I have something, although we had a positive beginning to our meeting, I'm going to add to that. On November 24th, in the Tribune Democrat, calls it Front Lines, and they do a monthly feature profiling individuals like first responders or firefighters, paramedics, and police people, our police force. And in this particular instance, one of our rank and file was given a piece in that paper. That person, of course, is Jared Arcuri. And Jared, I just wanted to say you had some very good comments by Chief Dubin as well as our District Attorney Niebuhr, but there were some really good positive things here. And I outlined one in particular. It says, I was drawn to this department having grown up in the area, having family and friends here. It's personally rewarding to me to work in this department. That makes me feel good as a member of this commission and as Lower Yoder being a part of the whole regional police force. So I remember, I have to remember Detective Arcuri when he was about this big and lived across the street from me. I had his mother in my first 5th grade class that I ever taught. So there's a connection there, and to see this happen was a really positive thing, only for you and your family, but for this commission.
I would also like to add, after this meeting last month, I was hit by a drunk driver on the way home. And the officers who came were the most professional Now, I don't have police training, but I did run the police academy. I know how they should act. It was a blessing. They secured the area. They did a wonderful job of asserting that the individual who hit me was drinking. And I just want to thank the chief and let those three officers know. They had no idea who I was. Till the very end, the guy said, "Where are you coming from?" I said, "The police meeting around the corner." He said, "Oh." So it was a very pleasant experience, and they handled themselves very well. Especially, they had no idea who I was or what I was going to say, and it was very nice experience. Wasn't a nice experience, but it was a nice experience.
That's a good backup, Mr. Hine, so
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and we appreciate
Thank you for
not
the
only,
commentary, appreciate that.
and we appreciate not only
Yes.
what Jared is doing as our detective, but all of our chief and Sergeant Tadero, Chief Newman, Sergeant Tadero, you could take that to them, that we appreciate what they do. 24/7, where a dog bite can turn into a deadly threat immediately. These people are out on the streets protecting us. So, anyway, just a positive point to end on before Christmas. We need to go to financial reports. Thank you for listening. We're gonna go financial reports, Bruce.
On your sheet, it shows that we have a little over 97% of our revenue in for the year. This brings us up to the end of November. Expenditures are at 95%, so they're pretty close. Overtime, which is something that I always kind of focus in on, is at 99%. You can expect that to exceed 100% as we move into the last month of the year because of the need for the part-time guys and the
Additional
and the
manpower
full-time
and
guys to cover the,
Yeah.
until we get fully staffed with the new requirements. Balance in the accounts, in the general account is a little over $210,000. In the Highmark, it's $9,671. Bills to be paid, Judy just gave me an updated list, $22,229.45 in bills. The bills look fine from what I can see. Overall, the money looks very, very good for the department right now. Probably as best as I've seen it in the time I've been on the commission. So, are there any questions on the bills, the profit, budget to actual report or anything? If not, I'll make a motion that we pass the
Second,
bills report.
we have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Judy, approval of the 2026 budget?
I'll just
You're
comment,
gonna take,
I'll just comment on that real quickly. You know, the budget, which I think if you look at the last page on the, not the lease agreement, but the municipal agreement, the budget, bringing Upper Yoder on board, will be $2,081,715.90. Now, the budget this year didn't go through the normal process that we go through to approve it, in that it didn't go through the finance committee, but given the fact that we had this unusual circumstance of bringing another municipality on board, the budget was kind of streamlined. So, if you look on the last page, you'll see what everybody is going to be responsible for in 2026. There's also a municipal savings list for the 4 municipalities. Does anybody have any questions on that? Does anybody have any questions on the 2026 budget in general or overall? If not, I'll make a motion that we approve the 2026 budget for the police commission.
I'll second it.
I would like Judy to take a roll call for this, since it's an important part. So Judy, if you would proceed with the roll call vote on approval of the 2026 budget?
Mr. Hunt,
Yes.
Mr. Baylock,
Yes.
Mr. McVicker,
Yes.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
Chairman Grandinetti,
Yes.
Doctor,
Yes.
Mr. Shannon.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. We move on to new business right now. And I know our agenda is a little different, but we need to go into executive session for municipal agreement and the lease agreement because there's some legal and contractual issues that we need to discuss. And Sue Kavalika, I see you here. We would like to invite you into that executive session because you're part of Lower Yoder. Right now, you're the chair. I'm sorry, Upper Yoder. And, we know you have some input in this as well. So we'd like to invite you. Other than that, we're going to go into executive session. We'll come out of executive session and tell you how we'll vote on these particular items.
Sounds good. I'm gonna come out here and freeze for a little while. Curious to know what they're gonna talk about during the executive sesh. Not really. I really don't care. Nothing that concerns me tonight, so I'm good. It's fine. Freezing my butt off though. So don't wanna give them up. I'm gonna eat some chocolate. I never eat chocolate. Andy's mint. Burp. I'm slightly underdressed. A little bit cold. This bench here, it's freezing. They're gonna be a while. They're gonna be a while. Oh well, I'll sit here and talk to you. So. Anybody watching, anybody wants to comment, how's your Christmas going? Christmas holiday seasons. It's December 16th. Christmas is in 9 days. I always get a little bit excited for the holiday season, no matter what. No matter how old I get, I think I always get a little bit of kid in Christmas time. Of course, when you're younger, Christmas is awesome, and then like, if you kind of sit back and you kind of like think about it, I don't know. Maybe think about how it evolved. I mean, I have a pretty good memory, and I can remember a lot of things, and it's pretty accurate. It's pretty detailed. So I can remember, like, as I got older and wanting to go and shop and, get things for my parents and get things for my friends and it's something, I don't know. I tell people all the time that I still believe in Santa Claus because, there's a little bit of that Christmas spirit in all of us, that little, like, thing of, like, hey, you're my friend, I want to give this to you. Here's this trinket. Enjoy it. And listen, I get it that the whole thing is all different and that's not the real. It's not really happens anymore, it's become very commercialized or whatever, but oh well. I don't look at it that way. I don't really make it like that. I do like to give gifts though, something I do enjoy doing. It's something I really do enjoy thinking something out. You know, I've never been like a kind of person of like, you know, give me your list and tell me what you want. You know, I'll think of something. I've come up with some pretty cool things. I've given gifts and never been thanked for them. That's a bummer. That hurts sometimes. Sometimes you're really trying to be nice to somebody and do something awesome for them, and they don't bother. Or do some kind of bullshit excuse. That's always a fun one too. But you know what? Yeah, what I wanted to speak about here tonight, I think I was pretty thorough and to the point. Just need some accountability and some transparency, and so what happened to me doesn't happen to other people. That's really what my wish is. You know, like they're kids don't need, you know, young people and people my age and, you know, older people. You know, they don't want their doors. You know, nobody wants their door kicked down for a noise complaint or whatever that might be. And that's not my case, so I'm not going to discuss it any more than that. Okay, but that happened. I don't want to say they're all bad. I don't want to say they're all. I just think they need to. I think they need trained a little bit better. That's what I really think. I think they've had a long history of just being the way they are, and that's all they know. And they treat certain people a certain way and certain people another way, and listen, I'm not down with that. I've never been down with that. Treat me same way you treat everybody else. Don't single me out. That's what usually happens. I am freezing. I only have a sweatshirt on and like a long john shirt, one of those old school, like not like the modern stuff that I wore when I was a ski and snowboard instructor, like the wool. I never really got into wearing like Under Armour and stuff like that. I knew it was just coming out when I was an actual like ski pro, and that stuff was expensive. But I used to buy wool, and I mean, I could usually get a season out of like, you know, like a shirt or two, a pair of long johns or two. But you know, pays the you know, spend a little more on a little bit less, I guess. You know, but I think I might go out and do a little bit of winter sporting this winter. I miss it. I think I'm healthy enough. I think my body is. I don't want to say ready, but I think I've lost enough weight. I think I have enough muscle mass. I think I might go out and do some skiing. I have some cameras that I can go out and shoot some stuff here for the channel, which I'll gladly do. I'd love to go out and do some skiing. I like watching people just putting their GoPros in their helmets, their chests, and going out and taking runs and doing stuff like that. You know, I've spent a long time living with this perception that other people have of me. I've just let them run with it. But I don't want to, you know. I'm just kind of done with it. I'm kind of tired of it. I have some pretty positive and hopeful plans for the upcoming, for the future here. There's an old saying that, you know, you shoot in one hand and wish in the other. And I don't know what that means, honestly, but I mean, I think it's appropriate. You know, I don't want to sit here and wish something that might not happen, but I just don't want to fight anybody anymore. I don't really care. I can't beat them. I don't intend to. They don't plan on following the rules. They'll bend the rules to suit their own needs, suit themselves. And I just don't need that, and I don't want that. You know, it's really hard to play the game when it's not fair. And even when you have a rigged referee and the referee's on their side, I mean, what are you supposed to do? So, I mean, I've said it a million times, uncle. Uncle, 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 uncle. You know? I don't want to, I want to take the target off my back, and I want to stop feeling a need to come to these meetings, to all these local municipal meetings. I mean, I realize I made a name for myself, and I have a pretty good online following, and thank you all very much for watching my stuff. But I bet you guys might watch some of my other stuff. I think there are people that come here to watch what I have to say, because you know I'm not stupid. I think some of y'all come here to see what I have to say too, because you think I'm stupid. I think some of y'all come here just to, I don't know. If you ever met me in real life, you'd get it. I'm pretty darn friendly, actually. I guess, I don't know, I guess maybe marching to the beat of different drummers. Maybe that's always been my problem. Maybe I was never going to fit in here. And that's, hey dude, that's okay. I've maybe accepted these things. Maybe I've accepted that I'm never going to, they're never going to see it my way around here. I mean, I'm the square peg that wants to go into the round hole, maybe. Never gonna fit. Okay. I've come up with some solutions for that. And I hope and I pray, and I hope everybody that watches my videos, and I hope everybody that prays that watches my videos sends me some positive vibes and some positive whatever, and maybe the world can stop giving it to me in the behind if you follow me. Like I don't understand, you know. I was always taught my whole life the best way to deal with a bully is to bully him back. I don't necessarily think that's the truth anymore. I think maybe sometimes the best way to deal with a bully is to just run away. Especially ones you can't beat. I can't beat this bully. I mean, there's just no way. So I mean, I've come up with some solutions, and I'm going to try and implement those solutions. And when I implement those solutions, you'll know. I just won't see any of these stupid government live streams anymore. Oh man, I can't wait for that day. Can't wait for that day when I have no pending lawsuits, when I have no pending stupid appeals for stupid charges that stupid cops that don't know how to do their jobs put on me. Okay. I can't wait for that day. It's been a long time. I mean, I've had something pending on me ongoing. Like I've had one case or another because of one officer in particular, ongoing since 2023. And how can you take responsibility for constitutionally protected activity? And that is the, you know, and when a judge just doesn't understand how to apply the law, you know. I'm sorry if I just can't deal with stupid people who are supposed to be in professional positions, you know, especially elected secretaries, and they're just, you know, oh, I got an itchy ear. Don't you hate that? I feel like one of my pups, who are, like I said, Chester's feeling pretty ill. I hope he's not, you know, I don't really know. It's not, it's, I don't know. That's never a good thing, you know, and, I've had my boy for a really long time, and I really do love both of my dogs. Nobody can say that. Nobody can say anything different about me about that. I love those dogs. They're my children. They're what the earth blessed me with, to take care of. You know, I do take care of other things and a couple other people. I don't just look out for myself. I don't just look out for my parents and my immediate family. I look out for other people too. And sometimes you know, I have a few people that do actually care about me a little bit, and they do actually remind me how much I do contribute to you know, even if it's only to a few people or a few hearts that maybe don't hurt as bad. And that makes me feel good about myself, about my place on this earth. I might not be a rich man, I might not be the smartest man, I might be an asshole, but nobody can ever accuse me of not profoundly giving a shit. And I don't know. I'll sit here and make myself cry. In 2014, I lost the greatest dog in the world. I shouldn't say dog, greatest beagle in the world. Robert J. Ace Beagle. And like 3 or 4 days later, I got Chester. And I'm gonna miss him. Hopefully the vet can get him fixed up. That's I can't, I guess. I guess I need to explain myself a little bit to anybody that cares or is listening or watching. For a real long time, I've been the only person that's had that I could really rely on to look out for my emotions and my shit, you know. And there's gonna come a day when it's gonna be this earth's gonna be a pretty lonely place for me, and that's okay. I mean, I dread those thoughts a lot, but I don't really, I shouldn't. I should just, you know, try and live in the present a little bit more. I'm trying. Finishing up all these long, drawn out legal battles will certainly make me feel a lot better. I never wanted to You know, I heard a great line in a movie that I was drawn to, that I relate to so much. It says, you know, that when, you know, I'm not here to cause any problems, but I'm not going to take any shit either. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. I'm not trying to cause any problems. And the only problems they'll say that I've caused, they're their own problems that they have convoluted in their mind. Not anything else other than that. They made it all up. They're the ones that say I'm bad. John Klanch are bad. But I'm really not. You know, and you don't really it's 31 degrees Tuesday, 5:37. Reporting to you live from the Westmont Borough Building, 1000 Luzerne Street. That is in crisp, cold Johnstown, Pennsylvania. 5905. More than welcome to come here and join us here for the monthly West Hills Regional Police Commission meeting. Glad I've been coming to these meetings throughout this this merger with Upper Yoder. I don't know how it directly affects any of the lawsuits that I have that I'm filing or have filed, but it has. I just really hope that at some point they take a good hard look at their personnel and do something about you know, I called old Jeff Novotny, the former officer Jeff Novotny, a feral pig for a reason, and old Osowski is too. He's another feral pig. Jackboot thug feral pig. I bet you he can get you steroids though. I mean, I don't know. I don't do those kind of drugs. I don't do drugs. So the police report that's in my back pocket, I will be eventually publishing on this channel. I gotta put pen to paper before I do that, and they have to hand me something before I publish that, and then I'll publish it. And what it can do then is, you can see from that period of time to that period of time, the resources that were wasted on me. And I'll show you all the paperwork. I'm working on a video for my Patreon. I know, there's nothing on my Patreon, Klanch, that's what you're going to say. But I've been working on several videos for that. It's there. I think there's links down there for it. A good friend of mine that always suggests to me, man, you should really consider explaining the process of what you do. So you know, if this happens to anybody else that feels like they can do it themselves, that they can do it themselves. I mean, I'll just be flat out with you. So I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm also willing to listen to anybody. I've said this before, and I've said this, I'll say it again, and I do get contacted pretty frequently, either here or on Facebook in particular. I was contacted on Instagram the other day by somebody who wanted me to discuss something that happened to them. And if you're watching, I saw the message, and I don't know where it is. I might have deleted it. So could you send me another message, please? And if you can't, I get it. But I hope I don't sit out here and they just go the whole way through this and not have me come back in, because that'll really upset me. That'll really make me, you know. Hopefully, maybe they have me on. If you can have me on, hi. I'm not picking on you guys too much today. Oh yeah, you guys must be watching. Hey, I'm not picking on you too much today. I really don't have. I feel a little bit of a relief. I have come up with a little bit of relief here, and it's my hopes that everything the next couple days goes good, and like I said, I can sign some documents and I can go. Okay, good. I may be deciding to in that. I may, and it's not a thing of like where I'm conceding to it. I might just be deciding to go, you know what? Now I know who my friends are. Now I know who I can trust. And it's nobody here. And I know that. I am well aware of that fact. So, god damn, is it cold? Oh. I just keep thinking that maybe if I do what I'm thinking about doing, that at least I'll feel a little bit better about my life and my place. And you know, it sucks when there's always a bully right behind you, ready just to pound on you. And I know that's what I feel like here. And I don't want that anymore. I just wanna you know, if I had my way, man, I would just go up to some paradise where the trout streams flow and the air is nice, and ride a horse along the trail. You know, they want to take me to the jailhouse where they try to turn a man into a mouse. And I've just had it. I just really want to be left alone if I can help it at all. So I'm going to do what I can to ensure that, if at all possible. I'm trying to figure some things out to make that happen. And if it requires some drastic changes, I'll do it. And I realize I'm being a little bit cryptic, but there's a reason for that. I don't want to tip my hat to everything I'm knowing or doing or saying or whatever. And it's cold. Let me pull that down over the whole way over my ears. Wow, that's cold. That's cold. Brr. I'm a little tired. I've been getting up really early. Somebody said to me the other day when I was talking about my little fur buddy, it sucks when you lose a member of the team, man. Yeah, I've been getting up pretty damn early with him and going to bed pretty damn late. He's sleeping a couple hours a night, and he's just not eating. He's just not looking good, man. Like I said, man, I love my dogs more than anything that I've ever possibly loved. Honest to God, I've walked away from jobs over those dogs. I've walked away from relationships over those dogs. I've walked away from countless things. They are my family and they're my children, and I'll do anything I can for them. So I hope everybody can hear me. I'm talking pretty quietly, I understand that, but I think my mic's pretty good. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Comment where you're watching from. That'd be super too. You know, because, like, I don't know. Like I said, I hope they're going to announce when the reorganization meeting is too for next for January, so I don't have to find out or call them or whatever. I hope they see, this is ridiculous. You know, they asked me to leave the building. They didn't this month, I mean, but I did because the past 2 months they've been asking me to. I wish I had a coat. I'm very cold. I only have a sweatshirt on. We've already had this conversation. It's fucking cold. That's this conversation. It's fucking cold. I could probably walk around a little bit of pace. That would, I really don't like doing that, though. I mean, I do it, though. I mean, I do it. That is one of my little things that I do. I have worn paths into carpets, literally. A couple of my places that I've lived over the course of my life. The place where I live now, I got a path worn. I don't know. I like to, I don't know. Ten years ago, I didn't think I would be sitting here today. I really didn't. 10 years ago, this time, Christmas of 2015, man, was that a weird one. Oh, man. That's right. I was working for a trucking firm called Saycor out of Portage. That's right. I was working 2015. Wow. October 2015 was when, man, shit got weird in my life. Wow, yeah. So by December, yeah, it was equally as weird. It was. Yeah. Oh man, that's that. Huh. 2015 or 2016. It'd take me. I can't sit down and tell it in one story because there's a lot of things that happened. Man, that was weird. And that was when. That's right. That was when my ex-girlfriend was down at the halfway house. She stole a bottle from the police station the morning that I got arrested for allegedly kidnapping her. I say alleged. I wasn't. Those days are long past. I didn't do a fucking thing to her. I was trying to help her go to rehab because she was an alcoholic. She used to drink like a fish. And she was acting a fool in public, being violent and hitting her mother. And I want to put a stop to that. So I did. I picked her up and put her in her car, her mom's car. We were going to take her to the hospital. She was supposed to go to rehab that morning anyway. She ended up going to jail for 30 days. I did for the night. And it sucked. It messed with my head pretty bad. And I'm tired of living with all of those, with what people, what these people perceive as those mistakes or those whatever. Because I didn't do any fucking thing wrong. I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to help somebody. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to help somebody I love get some help. What thanks did I get for that? I was almost unalived down on Southmont Boulevard by a cop. So I've said time and time again from that day forward, never again. And for the most part, it was pretty quiet for a couple of years. They I guess left me alone. Till they didn't. So all I did was started going to Southmont Borough Council meetings because I got fucked out of my driveway. And they sat back and they let it happen, you know? And anybody listened to what we had to say and went, oh wait, yeah, you know what? That's been your driveway since you bought that house. None of this shit would ever fucking happen. I would have kept my mouth shut. Taking my lumps like a man and just kept my mouth shut. Figured, oh well, yep, all right, but they decided to fucking do that to me. And, well, until that situation is resolved, but I might be trying to resolve that soon, like I said. I'm freezing. Like I just moved my legs and the inside of my jeans are cold. So that's probably not good. I mean, it's really cold. It's real cold. The Westmont Regional Fire Commission or Fire Department is looking for volunteers, it says on their fancy schmancy sign. Here comes Santa Claus, Sunday, December 21st, starting at 4:30 p.m. Mark your calendars, kids. Santa's coming to Westmont, December 21st, 4:30 p.m. Red Cross and West Hills Regional Fire Department are installing smoke alarms. They're looking for volunteers. No experience needed. Call or apply online. It says it on the sign right there. I'm not going to flip the screen around. I mean, just believe me. I'm not. I can't make it up, I promise. I mean, 31 degrees, Tuesday, 5:54 p.m. I can't make it up. Here comes Santa. That's the cadence that it keeps. If I sit real still, you'll see the light flash. Maybe not. Okay, I guess it's every 5 seconds or something it switches. Maybe 10. I don't know. There it went. Lots of traffic, 2 policemen leaving. Going somewhere. In a hurry. Yeah. I don't know what sometimes what. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lighting somebody up. Lighting something up. There they go. Somebody's getting invited to the disco. That's never good. Never good. Tell you what else isn't good is walking pneumonia from, so I don't know. I don't think that happens. I mean, I spend a lot of time out in the cold. I'm not wet, so my feet are a little wet. I am wearing a pair of, so I was going through my archives not too long ago. And I was going through some of my old ski gear, and I found a brand new pair of wigwam socks. See, I used to just they used to sell the socks I preferred right there in the lodge there at Blue Knob, so I would just buy them. And when they started, now you gotta remember I was a lot younger of a man back then, and I was a lot more financially limited back then, and being a ski instructor, you don't make any money, so socks are sometimes difficult to acquire. And I would just buy them like about once every 10 days or so. After the first year I worked there, and I bought them out of all the socks that I had that I enjoy, and that's why I have this pair on, because this is the odd pair that I didn't that were not like the ones I actually like these though. That are not like the ones that I always bought. I bought these end of season, half price or whatever, plus my ski school discount. Whatever the case might have been, I can't remember, but I remember I had them. They were always my backup pair. I always had them in the back bottom of my ski bag. I was like, oh, they're my old ski bag. And I figured, you know what? I'll try them. And I haven't went skiing yet this year, but I do wear them on cold days. I have my boots here. And they worked the same way they did when I was a ski instructor. They keep the moisture off my feet. Now, my feet aren't dry, like I said, but they're not wet either. I think the socks are wet, is what it is. But my feet aren't freezing yet. I remember I never skied. These were brand new. So the next year they ended up ordering, long story short, they ended up ordering more socks. Because I'd come and buy them. They hadn't figured that one of them was going to buy all their black merino wool socks. So I got something I'm thinking about doing too. I'm thinking about starting actually a couple more channels. Maybe branching out online here a little bit, and so I do have a domain name that I have secured. But I don't really remember what it is or know what it is. I did it a while ago, and I kind of got overwhelmed with some things. I'll get back to it. I'll figure it out. But it's theklanch.com or something. I'm thinking about maybe doing a couple of, like I said in my other, I believe at the whatever meeting I did the other day, maybe Brownstown, that I'd like to branch out and start doing some other things and doing some things that interest me and stop doing this shit because I really don't like it. I don't like coming to these things anymore and fighting with government officials that just don't care. Didn't happen to them, and I'm nobody to them, so they don't care. They don't give a fuck what they do to me, how bad it hurts. They don't care. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, but I don't know. Ugh. I might have to go grab a jacket or sit in my truck. I definitely do have to go to the bathroom. Pretty neat they invited Sue Convalinka to the executive session. One official from Upper Yoder. And that's in an executive session. So they're discussing things that she's not a member of that board. They invited me in during executive session too one time. But, I mean, that wasn't, that was whatever. Hey, anybody watch or remember when I didn't come to every damn meeting? That was a good time. That was fun. I might leave. I'm pretty damn cold, but you know, I do make it a tradition of toughing all these out and sticking all these out, and especially for this police commission because it's important. This merger is important. I do believe they're going to be moving the police department over to 110 Sunray Drive. Which, hey, if that's a better police station for those guys, great, good, perfect. I have concerns about what commissioners are going to appoint from up here. I have a feeling of who I know it's going to be. I don't think that's going to work, and I have a feeling that Southmont is going to appoint somebody who probably shouldn't be a police commissioner. Just saying. But well, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and there's not a fucking thing I can do. Except just fucking, I don't know. Do what I'm thinking about doing. I think that might be the best thing I can do. So, I'm starting to feel like, you know, the guy in The Shining when they found him. Yeah. Kind of feeling that way. It's pretty cold. Sorry about the silence there, but I'm going to get up and walk around a little bit. Well, the reason is I'm going to walk past this window and see if I can see. Okay, they're still doing stuff. Maybe if I stand, I won't be so cold. I'll try that for a few minutes. I can tell you though, it's not looking good anymore. Like I said, I like to come to these meetings and I like to be thorough and I like to catch all of them and all the decisions afterwards. I should ask them if it was going to be a while. I mean, I don't know what to. They might come up with some kind of decision about what they're going to do about the station or whatever. I don't have a jacket in my truck, I don't think. I do, but oh well. It's cold too. My truck is obviously going to be freezing, so, you know, yeah. Everybody's been holding out, watching. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. So, hopefully my compadre Dave is watching. He likes to come to these with me. Sorry I didn't call you today, bud. I've been running around pretty busy, man. And like I said, I've sat out here long enough now that I should probably do something. Either stay or go. Make that decision. Sure is cold. I know that. It's going to take me a while to warm up. That's certainty. I'm going to be cold. But, well. Okay, so does everybody have all their Christmas lists all ready? Did everybody ask Santa for something that they want? Because, you know, if you don't ask Santa Claus for something, how's he going to know what to bring you? So even grown-ups should ask Santa for something. You never know. He might bring something for you. So, yeah, I don't know. As I said, and I've continued to say, I really don't know. I'm just trying to be happy. That's all. Trying to stay in my lane and not feel so threatened anymore. You know, I don't even care about the people that owe me apologies anymore. They're not going to apologize, so okay, fair enough. That is fair enough. I understand. So, yep. We got some new changes coming on the pike. Coming up here in January with the government. Some new faces. Unfortunately, not me. I didn't get elected. I got quite a few votes though. About 200 more than I thought I was going to get. So, okay. That means people are paying attention to me and listening. Hopefully in 2 years, if I decide to do this again, hopefully in 2 years, maybe a couple hundred more will listen to me. Maybe I'll try a couple of things I learned this cycle, because I learned a lot. This was very educating. Maybe I'll try something else. You can come along with me if you want to. I don't plan on stopping my channel or anything. I just plan on changing focus a little bit. Whatever he's listening to sounded good. I don't know what it was, but it sounded good. So, hopefully they finish this shit soon, because I'm freezing my cherries off. Are you done yet? No, we're close. Nope. Good. I really need to get home soon. This is the Gail Y. Heater Municipal Office Complex. In recognition of her outstanding dedication and service to Westmont Borough as a Borough Administrative Secretary from 1972 to 2018. Thank you, Gail. No, somebody's yelling for their dog. Somebody's yelling for their dog. What I am going to do, I'm going to try to start my truck from here. And it'll be at least a little bit warmer when I get in it. I'm not close enough. I'm still not close enough. You know, give a remote start. There it goes. Warm that boy up a little bit. This is getting old. This is getting a little bit ridiculous, actually. A couple of mods on the truck as far as the lights go. I did the daytime on all time. Fog lights come on and stay on too. Low beams stay on with the high beams too. Put some of those LEDs in. It's pretty easy to do. I see some diodes for the daytime running lights. But I like them. I always wondered why Chevy turns off half the lights and turn on the high beams. Over at 2/3 of the lights and turn on the high beams. But looking forward to doing some taking that truck for a trip here, maybe see how she works in the driving home somewhere from somewhere at night with those local traffic. I have a hard time seeing with those really bright lights coming at me. The fact that mine are brighter are a help. So yeah, we're all joking and laughing. I hate to end the live stream and then them fucking come get me. You know? But I'm free. Okay. Looks like we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere here. It seems like it. Think maybe they might be done. Maybe not. We'll see. Yep, I think we're done. I think we're good. Hey, thanks, thanks, BJ. Thanks. Oh, Jesus.
At least it's not like 5 degrees anymore.
No, I came very inappropriately dressed. For a couple minutes, it's not cold.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Waiting, guys. I know it's not
No sweat. I got you.
really nice out there at all. Yeah, we can, before we go into adjournment, this commission needs to vote, and I'll take them as they appear on the agenda. The approval of the 2026 budget, and the minute, we did that, and then it's municipal agreement.
Let's make a motion to approve that.
I'll second it.
Judy, roll call?
Mr. Hunt,
Yes.
Mr. Baylor.
Yes.
Mr. McVicker.
Yep.
Mr. Morgan.
Yes.
Chairman Grandinetti.
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Mr. Shannon.
Yes.
Okay. We can move now to the lease agreement with Upper Yoder Township was the second thing that we discussed. And I'll need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Judy, roll call vote?
Mr. Hunt?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Demo? Mr. McVicker?
Yes.
Mr. Morgan?
Yes.
Chairman Brennan?
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Callahan? Mr. Shannon?
Yes.
And the last thing we need to vote on is our collective bargaining agreement with the West Hills Police, Regional Police Department collective bargaining agreement and contract addendums.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second it.
Okay, Judy, roll call for that as well?
Yes.
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 Mr. McVicker?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes it's easier than hearing, for her.
So Chip, all three of these have to be approved by the municipality?
No, the only one is
The
the,
Municipal agreement.
municipal agreement.
Well, it says draft. You're still living, don't you? You're still on.
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Anybody new coming?
I think John,
before,
John might be, I don't know if it's John, are you gonna be the new replacement?
hey guys, let's just finish this up. Before we move on, I'd like to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. The people in our audience as well as the commissioners. Enjoy your family, enjoy the season. And I need a motion to adjourn for tonight's meeting.
So move.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you much.
Bruce, I think,
Do you guys have any updates or anything on like a time? So from what I understand, it's you guys are gonna be moving the station over to Upper Yoder at some point. I'd imagine.
That's still in there. There's
No, unknown time
property
frame.
stuff needs figured out.
Yeah.
It'll be a welcome addition, honestly. I think it'll be a good positive move for you guys. You know what I mean? It is a bigger.
Oh,
Bigger,
John, the
you know.
room here is just, I mean, they're so squeezed in.
I know.
Parking is bad. So
I know.
I think this is gonna be.
I know. It's
It's unknown yet. Depends on how smooth everything goes.
Gotcha. Have I ever told you the story? It's kind of a funny one. So years ago when I used to drive tank truck, okay, I had started parking my truck in that lot that's beside the magistrate's office. Okay.
The far end.
Yeah, the one that's going up the road away. You know what I mean? Okay. Back in the gravel, I saw all different kinds of equipment. Like different Quaker Sales had a trailer there for a while. Just. So one day I went in and I asked the former magistrate, Magistrate Barron, hey John, I parked there. Okay.
That's why we need to.
Sure. I don't care what you do. Okay. I just walked out. Okay, good. Merry Christmas, John. He didn't inform me that he didn't have it. Wasn't
His lot.
Yeah. So those Skags, the zero turn lawnmowers, right? Yeah. See ya. Take care. Did you ever see somebody drive one of those that wanted to come and talk to you? You know what I mean? Like he
Superman.
the guy. I mean, he wanted to have a little the caretaker of the. Who told you to?
That home back to.
Yeah. And he said, "Who told you you could park this truck here?" And I was like, "Magistrate." He goes, "He can't tell you that." I was like, "I said, can I please? Who do I have to speak to, right?" He said,
You've got to.
"Me." I was like,
I don't think we should be.
I live 2 blocks away. Can I park my truck here tonight? And he was like, "Oh yeah, sure. I don't care. I just want you to know that." It was one of those, like funny moments of, like, oops, asked the wrong guy. So, hey BJ, Merry Christmas to you. Have a good New Year. Hope you guys have a nice, quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope you guys have a very fun-filled.
Yeah.
Hope everybody behaves.
Yeah, me too.
Is Christmas usually behaving? No.
It's the day before Thanksgiving is rough.
Of course, yeah, I'd imagine that.
Usually Christmas and New Year's. Well, New Year's can get out of hand sometimes.
Of course, I figured Christmas Eve would be quiet.
Yeah, it usually is.
That's what I'd hope, So, take care, bud. Yep,
Merry
see you, bud.
Christmas.
Yep, Merry Christmas, bud. Yep. Well, no, dude, Merry Christmas is fine. I don't offend that easily. So, okay. Gonna end this live stream now. Good. Okay, so everybody that watches this, for my live stream for this one and this one in particular, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I won't be back until next month. So appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for stopping by. Say a prayer for my little dog. He's really sick. Okay. And if you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.